Viridian City. A dark and dusky place with buildings that look like they're trying to reach the clouds, where the smell of sewage creeps up from the world below. We walk the streets with the roaches, while those above live in luxury. To them, we might as well be the roaches that infest this city. They make me sick. The social hierarchy of this place makes me sick. I'm not sure why I devote my time to try and clean these streets. There's always going to be another murder, another death, someone losing a lover, a son, a parent. I guess I just want out of this place. I'm tired of being looked down on. Most people refuse to even acknowledge me, even my own coworkers. I'm all alone in this hellhole. I don't know how I got stuck in this godforsaken city. I guess I was looking for something better. I guess the grass isn't always greener on the other side. The time keeps passing me by, and like clockwork, another person will never get to see tomorrow. The Peeping Peril Murder Case, 904 Cole Building. I made my way up unsure of what to expect. I immediately busted the door open because apparently I don't know what knocking is. And as I did, I heard someone coming, so I stood ready, unsure of who may come around that corner. An enforcer. Even though they had their gun drawn, my nerves calmed. Knowing they were on the crime scene meant I wouldn't be allowed in, so I took the time to try and find the security footage for the building. But not knowing the layout, I had no luck in locating it. As I made my way back up, I saw the enforcer was no longer in the room, they were just leaning against the wall, menacingly. I set the light switch to wumbo, which promptly confused them, so I slowly backed into the room. Once in, I located the victim and began examining them. It seemed as though they had been shot by a rifle between 1730 and 1845. I looked around for any bullet casings or bullet holes in the windows, as maybe they had been shot from outside, but being on the 9th floor, it seemed unlikely. Upon first glance, I found nothing. With no help there, I looked around for any information on the victim I could get. I found their place of work, a photo ID, and in their wallet, $6 that they won't be needing anymore. I began scanning for fingerprints, and on the door there was type A, type B, type C, D, E, F, G. So many fingerprints you'd think it was a casting room. I found the code to their computer and checked their emails. A stalker complaint reply sent just hours before Edward's last moments. I checked the victim's partner's profile on the computer and listed them as a possibility, even if not probable, but then I saw it. An email from Rena herself that read, "I'm pretty sure Edward is cheating on me. I could kill him." Did she do this? Or did she hire someone to do it for her? With that, I went through all the files, gathering all the information on Rena as I could. I found a recent transactions form, but not having any idea what any of it meant, it was no help. I searched through their trash, as one does, but again, nothing. Smelling the growing stench of failure in the air, I took a shower in their house to regroup. I was lost. There was nothing else in that house that could help, or so I thought. I took another look, and sure enough, there it was, a bullet hole in the floor. I quickly checked the window, and hidden behind the curtain was the entry point. In that moment, everything changed. What was starting to feel like a lost cause all of a sudden made sense. Why there was no evidence on scene, no casings, no fingerprints, because the killer was never there. They were sitting in the building next to me, on the 9th floor or higher, Rick's Terrace. With that, I rushed next door and began investigating floor by floor, starting with the 9th. Luckily, I only had one room per floor to check, as the shot could have only come from the right side of the building. Unfortunately, it was in the echelon zone, meaning I was not welcome and would be kicked out if spotted. So I shut down security and learned how to knock on the door. Someone was home, and as they unlocked the door, they were quickly laid flat by the giant swinging piece of wood. I took a quick look around and found nothing, no weapon nor ammo. I searched them and grabbed their fingerprint, then apologized for the inconvenience and went up a floor. There was only one door on this floor, so I knocked and missed my opportunity to barge in, and the door swung open. So I said hello, and then goodbye as I quickly shut the door, and then hello once again as they were blown back. I felt kinda bad, but I had to press on. Once again, there was nothing in the apartment, so I searched them and found nothing but a cup of noodles. Poor girl was just relaxing, watching TV, eating some noodles, and then along came me. I apologized for the inconvenience and went up another floor. 11:01. Same story. Knock. Wait. Blast open the door with my incredible shoulder strength. Only issue was they had a roommate. I quickly stepped outside and searched the person laying on the ground in front of me. And there it was. A box of rifle ammunition. I knew I was in the right place. I just had to get in to look around. I snuck in and saw the roommate standing with their back turned to me. Being the ever-intelligent detective I am, I quickly grabbed the trash can in front of me to throw at them to knock them out. I launched it from my lumberjack hands but failed to realize it was made of plastic. Realizing my mistake, I knew I had no other option. We had to settle this like gladiators. A fight to the death. After I landed the first punch, he knew he was outmatched and sprinted for the alarm. Can't say I blame him, but feeling he disrespected the rules of the fight, I chased after him. He tried to sweep my leg, and though unsuccessful, he did manage to break it. Fueled by rage now, I landed blow after blow till he went down. He might be a coward, but he can take one hell of a beating. I searched the man I just knocked unconscious and found nothing. I knew now he had no involvement in this. It was only the other person living here. With both of them knocked out, I began searching the house. I found some flowers and the ID of the suspect, Tawanda Shirley, an enforcer. I was shocked, but mostly, I was disgusted. Continuing my search, I found it. The murder weapon. I scanned it for fingerprints. Tawanda. It was set in stone. She was done for. All I had to do was put her in cuffs. During my search, Tawanda had come through and started heading my way. With a broken leg, I was in no position to fight anyone off, so as she approached, I made a break for the bedroom. There, I hid myself in the wardrobe where I went through their files and waited for my moment to cuff her. But once I thought I had it, her partner had come too and entered the house. It was at this point I knew I had to be patient. I made my way back into the wardrobe where I sat for what felt like hours till finally the partner went to sleep. I snuck my way out of the bedroom and located Tawanda in the bathroom brushing her teeth. I crept up and cuffed her. I began to interrogate her, and with my charming words, I got her to confess. When I asked her why she did it, she said it was just because. But honestly, I still couldn't shake the feeling that Edward's partner Reno was still involved. Did Tawanda really do this on her own? Or was she just a hired gun? I guess that's up to you to decide. I never did have much faith in humanity. And maybe that's how I came to be in this line of work. There will always be a need for it. I limped my way to the pharmacy to treat my broken leg. The pain, nothing more than a reminder of the filth that pollutes this city. And at the end of the day, I took up my place at the bar to have a drink. Most drink to celebrate a job well done, but for me, is to try and forget. Forget that those who swore their lives to protect are just as vile as the next. That those who sit up top on their thrones look down at us and see nothing more than moving targets. The roaches who infest this city. They make me sick.